Yes, visible. Anyone? Visible my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it
I,
is visible.
yes, ma'am. Can I start? Can I start, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Today we'll discuss on the emerging topic, Adhoc network and also sensor network. So already my introduction is definition talk about one of the concept. Thank you very much. Today discuss these currents student joining. Yes. Yeah. First, we discuss about the types of wireless network. There are two different types of wireless network. One is cellular network. Another one is Adhoc network. Cellular mean infrastructure based because uh, based on more base station, more infrastructure. In a natural situation and rural that base cannot be able to communicate and natural shit like a disaster, flooding, earthquake, any other natural issues, and also in the multi-purpose they cannot be able to form more base station towers. That time the enemies destroy the towers. So that time also they cannot able to communicate and transfer, exchange the information between one to others. In a remote area also cannot able to communicate. Uh, these drawbacks overcome, they go to the second technique, that is ad hoc network. This is a temporary network. Ad hoc means this is temporary. This one is a Latin word. Ad hoc means Latin word. Ad hoc means temporary for this purpose, for this particular purpose. That is a infrastructure less network. That's a difference between cellular network and ad hoc network. Cellular means a guaranteed bandwidth because this technology designed for voice traffic. Every customers, every devices communicate through tower only. But in ad hoc network, this one is shared bandwidth, not not must be able to communicate through tower. Every mobiles, every sensor, every vehicle, every laptop, any other devices, that is clients, able to exchange information and also transmitting, receiving with the channel, that is a medium, the router. In a cellular network, not able to because in a network centralize every customer the information through from customer to towers only. But here in infrastructure, every nodes simply throw the information to other nodes, source to destination, not able to communicate through towers because here all the nodes simply connected. Here not connected, and also the infrastructure based one is high cost because the installment of that one signal, and also risk carry not able to communicate in first type cellular network. This second type is possible, and it's very important is the support anytime, anywhere in the world. The second technology. New node is to join or leave. It's a history of this network. Start from 1970, but 2010 only 100% implemented infrastructure less. That is not fixed. This is the characteristics. Um, Now discuss only Adhoc, not cellular. Cellular Adhoc network, that is first one self-organized and peer-to-peer multi-hub, dynamic, low power, auto configure, limited security and efficient. How? Because here every node simply update the information and every minute, every second, and any node can join or leave. The other nodes simply form or update the network topology. That means the structure of network. This one possible to a single hub multi hub. That is one-to-one communication possible and source to destination direct communication possible, and source to destination through intermediate, that is a multi also possible. When obstacle is occur in the network, that time direct communication not possible. So we need multi hub, that means a intermediate node. This one move dynamically, not fixed. This one dynamic mode, that is a mobility. Next one is low power. How low power? Here using battery power, not a fixed base power section. So auto config already told wearing the topology. Next one is limited security. Limited security, how much can join or leave anytime, anywhere. The malicious, that means fact node also possible to join to degrade the network performance also possible. So here limited security is low. In wireless communication, mostly compared to other parameter, security is very low. That is a drawbacks. It's types of Adhoc networks. First one, managed mobile Adhoc network, wireless sensor network, wireless mesh network, vehicular Adhoc network, and so many techniques. First is managed mobile Adhoc network. That means a collection of mobiles connected and communicated through single network. This is a mobile. Is right. This is a wireless link. This line is simply a wireless link. This Adhoc mobile Adhoc network. Here, any one signal enough. Already told, infrastructure less, not 100% less. We need one signal. Here, no fixed, because mobility, that means every customer movement, that is a movement through 360-degree possible. For this one is source, this one is destination. So now the obstacle is occur in this area. So direct communication not possible. So now the source communicate through intermediate node to destination. Here. Here to here. Here to here. Here to here. So I'm want to communicate from here to here means simply possible direct communication here to here. So this is source node, this is destination node. That is one to one. That is peer to peer communication possible. So here this is source, this is destination. Now multi-hub, that is the intermediate node we need for long distance and also again obstacles. This is a wireless mesh network. The mesh network uses many mesh client individual mesh connected through single network. That is a mesh climate, mobile. That is a mesh nodes, mobile, laptop, sensors, vehicle, router. This is mesh line connected and communicated through wireless link in a single network. Next one is wireless sensor network. Here, collection of individual sensor node communicated through wireless link with the network. The above network also possible, then discuss later. So this one VANET, vehicular Adhoc network. This is fourth right. This one reducing that is the congestion traffic, possible to avoid accidents. This one mostly implemented cities. Many cities implemented this type of technology. Here, individual vehicle nodes communicated through wireless link in signal network. That is, the network having the particular topology, that is a structure area of network. Next, very important, routing protocol. If you want to communicate from source to destination, we need path between two nodes from direct communication or multi-op. That means internet communication. Whatever we need path between source to destination. The path foundation, we need the routing protocol. The routing means pathfinder. Protocol means the set of rules and regulation. To use this set of rules and regulation to path finding between source destination or one node to other node. Simply, the mobile alternative classified three different routing protocols. The first one is table driven, that are proactive routing protocol, on demand or reactive. Third type is hybrid routing protocol. This is proactive routing protocol, ISO approved proactive routing protocol. This is ISO approved reactive routing protocol. This is ISO approved hybrid routing protocol. They are having many routing protocols, 100 above routing protocols having, but the ISO approved limited protocols only, routing protocols only, because they satisfied many conditions. So limited type of routing protocol only to satisfy that type of important satisfaction. I use the some commands. Other protocol not able to satisfy the conditions. This is first path finding between source to destination. Yes. Yeah, path finding between source to destination. First, route discovery, that is broadcast route request from source to destination through intermediate node. So this is source. This is a destination. Now, the source node simply broadcasts the route request to neighbor node. Neighbor nodes. Neighbor means node B, node C, and node. These are neighbor nodes. Yeah. Simply broadcast the information. That is a route request. Now, node B simply broadcasts the request to neighbor node. Neighbor means E, H, yes. And same node C broadcasts the route request to neighbor node. Node E also broadcasts the route request to neighbor nodes. C. Now, node B simply broadcasts the information to A, H. Already just linked here C. request to H, G, areas and CE linked. E also request to F, S, that is node F, node source, and node C already linked. Now, next node H, G, and F simply broadcast the root request or the information to next neighbor nodes. Next set of neighbor nodes. C. Node H simply broadcast. Node G simply broadcast neighbor nodes. Node F simply broadcast the root request to neighbor nodes. Next, node J simply broadcast the information to neighbor nodes and same like K. C. Node J to M, J to D, K to D. Next, node M to L. So now the all nodes simply receive root request from source node. Now the destination node simply want to send root reply to destination from this node. This node, that is a destination node, able to see PPT. Not able to see. My PPT visible? Visible or not?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, now the destinators want to send root request to source node through the intermediate. So here many possible. The first D to E, G, C, S. Then D to J, F, E, S. D to K, G, I, F, C, and S. Having the many possible route path between source to destination. Now, the destination will simply select some criteria path between source to destination. What's the criteria? That is the minimum distance, minimum weight, maximum forwarding capacity, maximum receiving capacity, minimum link breakage. So the following condition, the destination node simply the selected path to send a route reply to source node through intermediate node. See, the destination node to select this best path to send to this source node, that is the route reply. This is best path, that is node E, node F, node J. This is the best path that does not want to send route reply to source node. So I go one question. So this one select based on that is hop counts. Source to destination 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here also see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same distance. How to select path between this two route? The very modern, that is a minimum length gauge. So now the both path same minimum their distance and their length bridge both the same means. Next go to maximum forwarding capacity. Not all the mobiles not the same capacity. Having a difference between the device, the based on device, based on battery condition, and the maximum receiving capacity. Based on this condition, the destination node simply select the path between source to destination. So now this is shortest path distance, minimum weight, maximum forwarding capacity. So now three tips of routing protocol. First one is proactive, reactive, and a hybrid. Simply actually, proactive means pre-established link between all nodes in the network. In reactive, when you need communication that is on-demand base, that time only route established between nodes in the network. Proactive, pre-established. On-demand, demand-based established. So here advantage is lower latency. Yeah. One second. So this one pre-established link between source to destination. So here latency is low. It's very important. The congestion network traffic is very high because the all the nodes in the network simply broadcast route request or update the route table. Route table every second. Simply update the route table between other all the roads. If you want to communicate, if you want route request from source to destination, your request bucket simply queue that is wide because the other route request will communicate at the same time. So that time route request that is a conjunction increased. So this ISO approved routing protocol, practical routing protocol. Next one is React second type. This one on demand. When you want to communicate, that time route established between nodes in the network. Here, lower overhead. That is the opposite of practical. Lower overhead. Why? Because if you want to communicate, that time only route established. Yes, simply you send broadcast, route request broadcast. But in practice, not possible. And here disadvantage is latency because first you establish the connection between the all nodes. Next route request, then route replay. When you receive route replay, then only original packet transmitted from source to destination. After you receive route replay, then only original packet transmitted. This ISO operated existing reactive routing protocols. Next one is hybrid routing protocol. This combination of proactive and reactive. What? Combination of proactive and reactive routing protocol. For short distance communication, we use proactive. For long distance communication, we use reactive. Here, to reduce the impact disadvantage of proactive and reactive routing protocol. So here, lower latency, lower traffic, but here more complex because to maintain both routing protocol rules and regulation, that is proactive and reactive routing protocol rules and regulation, the maintain in hybrid routing protocol. This is ISO approved existing sorry. Yeah, this ISO approved the existing hybrid routing protocol. So this manner research path mandate counts energy, quality of service, multicast, security, and short form here. Based on this research, security and energy is very, very important. When increase remaining energy, all the other parameters simply improved. Also, network performance also improved. When decreasing uh, energy or security, all other ones simply decreased performance. And also, degradation of network performance. It says reset unless a parameter between existing and proposed or your developed new system. Very important here. Throughput and conjunction. Very, very important. Throughput conjunction. Throughput means how many packet transmitter from source to destination. How many packets simply successfully received from destination. Received from destination, successfully received from destination. Two different. That is when throw ball from source to destination, possible to receive or not. Both possibility. Where throughput means successfully received. Packet delivery means received but not successfully. It's only traffic, that is a conjunction. When that is conjunction, other problem is also reduced. And also energy, when you improve remaining energy, network lifespan also increased. Yeah. Next, we discuss wireless sensor network. I think time is 2:30. Okay. So next we discuss wireless sensor network. Here, collection of individual sensor node communicated through wireless link in particular network. So mostly we are using in this sensor for different operations. That is temperature, sound, water level, that is sound sensor, water level, healthcare, and environmental, and forest fire. That is, we use many different types of sensors. This is the architecture of wireless sensor network. Here, very important two nodes, that is source node, another one sync node. Source node simply produce the information. That is transmit the information. I am the source. Now I am transmit the information through voice. Sensor node. So a sync. That means a receiver simply collect the information from sensor node. That is the source node. Two nodes, source and that is a sync. Source transmit produce the information, sync receive information from sensor nodes. There are the different types of sensors. First one is based on environmental sensor, then gauge. Yeah, different. Not this, for example, sound sensor, optical sensor, using the photo transistor, photo diode, and waveform. Next, different types of using the microwave radar for using a Doppler effect, that is a call signal. When mostly in Navy using this type of sensor, all are know the best movie, Adhoc. Just simply watch Adhoc. The Adhoc of that movie using these sensors. That is Doppler radar. It's very, very useful in Navy. And automatic sensors for using a speedometer, radar gun, speedometer, fuel ratio meter. Here there are different types of topology. That means structure of network. For that, mesh, straw, tree, switcher straw topology, beer to beer, bus topology, different types. So very important star topology. This main hub. This star clients. If want to communicate from here to here, simply communicate through this main hub. That is a star topology. Next one is T topology. Is a first level coordinator. That is a main hub. This subnodes level 1. This next subnodes level 2. Next subnodes up to last level. So here, if want to from here to here, subnode to subnode, simply communicated. Not able to here. If want to here to here, simply the subnode transmitter and the information between these two nodes. No need to communicate through this main hub. It's a thing very important peer-to-peer topology for using this. Here, all the clients simply connected in a rings format, communicated through this wireless link. If this link, link the available link package between here to here, simply communicate through this type. Having the two ends, this one and this one. It's possible to break this link. The network communicated through this link. Use this link. Both side possible to link, but this one cannot active. Next one is applications. They in Samsung are using a different application to industrial automation, environment, mostly agriculture. Last year, by last 2 years back, my student one student designed in a B project in environmental. Yes, environmental sensor. Industrial mainly used this, and also smart home, multi-purpose. Yeah, is industrial. Using this different places, the data temperature, but rather different operation using in different type of sensors in industrial. So next one is military area. Simply tank, soldier, other helicopter. We use different sensors, simply communicated from here to here. Next one is smart home. See, here using the many different sensors, simply activated. Today, all know that is IoT. It is IoT. The work mainly 5G communication. Why 5G communication? 5G many speed. Because the 5G communication do need smart devices. That is yes. That is all there is simply communicated. That is a device to a device communication. Because every device simply fix a sensor. That is fan to tubelight, lamp, TV, fridge, washing machine, microwave, other laptop. Every device that is smart device that will fix in the sensor. So now the device to device communicator. When you enter to your home, a simple device to device communicator. That is a lamp and fan simply communicator. Switch on fan. The bosses are in home. Austrian AC balls are right. The temperature is this much. So the when temperature is this much, simply switch on. Already fixed. When you enter boss to home, the and also very matter the light. Next one is forest fire reduction. That is not only this forest fire, other natural disaster prevention using sensors. It's main architecture of sensor node. Here, mainly using these 5 components: communication, control, and sensor, memory, and power supply. In these sensor nodes, they use these 5 components instead of this sensor. Advantage of this limit. So not this one advantage. This one drawback. Limited storage capacity. Next, limited processing power. An advantage. And it's working short communication range, energy consumption, battery power with limited lifetime. That is a limited lifespan of devices, limited lifespan in network. Drawback is to hack low speed, costly based on the sensors. Life of node is slow. That is a lifespan for nodes and energy because using battery powers. Next, security very important. This here in Adhoc, the ISO having 7 layers. Here, Adhoc using 5 layer. The Adhoc design in 5 layer: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, and the application layer. The physical simply use connection, physical connection between 2 different two other devices. Here, the error collection and error reduction using this data link layer. And network is simply path foundation between different devices and also monitoring toward the link bridge. Other simply focus is the network mainly. This transport that is a end-to-end communication. Application is simply adapt the different designs. Here, different application is coming every day. Simply in Play Store, download and install. How to accept it based on this ISO and application layer. In here, protocol is occur in physical layer, toad vision products, jamming and radio interference, and data link layer, continuous channel access and collision. Collision means a different issue. And network layer schooling on the hollow packet. Not only this many. These are major drawbacks. And transfer layer flooding and desynchronizing attack. Flooding means broadcasting. This is flooding. In application, attack on the path based. Next, we discuss basic sensors in wireless. Sorry, basic scenarios in wireless sensor network. First, we discuss types of sources and sinks. Then multi-hop versus single hop. Then multi-sinks and source. The last one is mobility. Yeah, they have with the many sources. See, laptop, mobiles, cars, and towers, ambulance. They have in the many different sources. This one is ID system, is Australia, and other the different sources. The sources simply produce the information. Next, sync. Already told, sync simply collect the information from source. So all simply for sensor here fix the source, here sync, source produce the information, sync collect the information. This is one type. Here using PID, pocket radio. So this is source, this is sync. Next method is here. This is so the tower, the here tower is sync. Next single hub and master hub. Yeah. So this is source. This other nodes. Sing other things. If you want to communicate from here, source to destination, direct communication possible. But here, direct communication possible. Here, direct communication possible. And here also, direct communication possible. That is beer to beer, single hub, one to one. So, that communication is one to one here possible when occur obstacles or when occurs a distance between source to destination. The term cannot possible to communicate direct, cannot possible direct communication. So that time the source node want to route across to the thing through different nodes. This is multi-up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, here also obstacles will occur. The sound is simply communicated through this path. Here is solvable this path. So to overcome these drawbacks, we go to multi-up network and multiple things on the source. So here there are 4 sources. There are 4 sources. The source simply produce information from here to here. This sync node simply collect all the information. Is one type. This is another type. Here are different sync nodes. Sync nodes.
Excuse me,
The
sir.
average, yes.
Sir, presentation is not visible, sir. So I think presentation share is not happened.
Fine, sir. Wait. What about others?
Sir, it's visible for us.
Are visible?
Yes, sir.
One second. I'll start again. Yes, now?
Yes, sir. It's visible now.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Okay. So here many sources single sync. All the source simply transmit or produce information to these things. These things simply collect the information from all the sources. Second type, here one source, many things. The all the things simply collect the information to the source only. Next type, many sink, many sources. First one is one sink, many sources. Here, many sink, one source. Here, many sink, many sources. So simply, all the things collect the information to other sources. Next one is very important. Mobility. Here, mobility three different. What is known is node mobility, string mobility, and even mobility. Possible to move from one place to another place. Three different. That is source, sync, and event. See. So this is source movement. This element, yeah. Not properly audible. Yes, now? Now? My voice audible? Please, anyone reply? My voice audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you. So this is source. Neck fixing the sensor. Here, this animal want to move from one source to another source. So want one place to another place. So this is source movement. So now sync movement. Source is fixed. So this is this this is source. Is both source. This is sync. Now source fixed. The sync only move from here to here. That is a sync mobility. Mobility means movement. Third one is source fixed, sync fixed, event only varied. When fixing this processor in forest for animal movement. See, when this event, that is this elephant move from here to here. So when you move this place simply this sensor is activated. So three different types: source mobility, sync mobility, event mobility. I did not did this one is hot code. Last one is discuss about data. So the data means what? That is information. The value of this information nobody know. Who will know? That is in banker, college, institution person, other business person only know the value of this data. Where you get this data? From social media and college admission, admin, banking. Because when you want to give a loan, simply the banker collect the information from government staffs, other high salary people to collect from institution and other office. The college person want to launch new course or want to inform the admissions that so that time the management simply collect the information to other colleges or schools, also social media. The first 1G for design, very fast in 1G. The 1G is very low speed. low speed. Next, 2G. 2G compared to 1G, 2G better, having some advantage, some features. And listed third generation compared to generation 1, generation 2, third generation is better and also more features. Now 4G also very best compared to 1G, 2G, 3G and more features because the time 2G the time video calling is not possible. Now video calling whatever any applications is possible to 4G. So next 5G that is simply device communication to operate. Simply I told one question. Main difference is population. Based on population, the 1G, 2G, 3, 4Gs will come. How? Because the time of racing in 1G, the percentage of people's low. When it comes to 2G, slightly increased. 3G increased. 4G increased. 5G increased. Up to 4G, the population increased. Up to 5G. In New Zealand, 7G also launched in underwater. Here only 5G now tested and mostly Mumbai and different cities only. The population increased. Demand increased because, for example, 100 number is having 2 devices, 3 devices because cell phone, laptop, other devices. So simply connected 3. The 3 into 100, 300 devices. So demand increases. When we increase demand, we need more speed, more data. That is generation. Next generation. Compared to other 1G, now population increase and also demand also increase. Yeah, I also referred this reference. Last year I published this books in announced regulation. I think 7th semester. Thank you. This is my profile. This is my link. Thank you. If any doubt, any question, simply contact this mail or mobile number. Please ask any question. I think this one is a very, very emerging area. Yes, students, please focus this area.